For the real ones. For the real ones. I got something to say. Timmy and T, yeah, we raising the bar. Every sip's an adventure. We shooting for stars. Cut those wheels, take the scene. Now we gliding in style. From the vineyards to the lounge, we redefining the mile. 4092 the base where the legends reside. Mixing vibes, not just drinks, it's the culture we provide. Tuesday libations, Wednesday we scrutinize. Catch the flavor, feel the energy, we on the rise. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real. Yeah. Have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Steve.
Oh, pretty Tim.
You don't talk. You don't talk much, y'all. Anyway, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So just want to let you know I have my laptop, but I didn't want to bring it up here to the bar. So we're using the phone, so I'll be checking comments through here. So we'll be doing that. Let's see who we have in here. But first, before I go into the chat, welcome to Adventures of Spirit, where we review and taste various cocktails. Today, we happen to be at the Sip Lounge on the Brazilian Virgin Voyages on the Mediterranean. Greek low food. So, we're actually here on Blue Cruise at East Ferry. And everybody is about doing their thing, but we have to go live for y'all. I haven't been posting anything since we left on Friday, but we're here today to give you a little review of what has transpired from the building. So let's go on and get the triple chat. Go on and get the chat this here. We got Fanny. What's up, Fanny? How you doing today? I saw you, so glad that you got your welcome gift. We got C in the house. What's up, C? How's it going? We got Liz across the street. How's it doing? We got Steve Parker on World. Look, congratulations already. What? Monetization in less than 30 days? Go ahead.
I'm trying to get a double North Carolina color.
Hold on, let me see if my sound will work on here. Hold on, let me see if I can get you a song. Hold on a second. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
We don't need Panthers to win in a row. We got to come back.
So, hold on, because I think it keeps looping. It kept looping, y'all, so I had to stop it. Congratulations on your monetization. Look, we trying to grow to be like y'all. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let me put it back up there. We also have, okay, I think that's it. That's in here right now. Let me see. What has been your favorite cocktail as well? So far, basically, let me tell you something. Believe it or not, we've been off the ship more than on the ship since we've been on the ship. So this right here is like, we have been getting drinks, but most of our drinks have been outside of during dinner yesterday. Most of our drinks have been off the ship. Maybe get a drink at the casino, but it has been an early morning. Like we embarked on Sunday. We were at Port in Santorini early Monday morning. And then this morning we were at Rhodes, Greece. So
Early.
very early. So I haven't reviewed, I haven't tasted anything. So tonight is actually the first time like starting the bar review because tomorrow we didn't book any excursions. We're just gonna get off the ship for a while and come back on. And the next day is a sea day. Then we have 2 days in Mykonos where Mykonos will be off the ship in the morning, early afternoon, and get back on it. Used to get back on the ship and then we're gonna leave and Mykonos nightlife. And then Friday we're gonna treat the second day in Mykonos like it's a sea day. So those will be the days where we'll be doing a review on the bar from Virgin. So it's not our first time being Virgin, but we haven't tasted everything. It's the first time around. I think the first time I only reviewed the Sip Lounge. And all these drinks are very new. We went on Virgin, what was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? So it's still new to us, still new to us. See? So far, I don't really have a favorite drink. Because I haven't tasted anything that's outside of what I had drink yet. So I can't give it to you, but ask me that questions later in the week, and then I'll be able to. All right, let's see. Do. Y'all look beautiful, ladies. You too, Timmy. Thank you so much.
And I ain't cutting no damn wheels back.
No, you're not cutting the wheels. They're actually bringing the cocktail. They're
We
going
can
to
see
bring the
somebody
cocktail.
else drink.
Yes. So there will be cocktails tonight, except we're not the ones making. We're not the ones making it. Hey, oh, we got Liz. Liz done gave us $20 have a cocktail on us. You Liz. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Yeah, yeah.
Darling,
You.
please
Right on
enjoy.
time.
Okay.
So much.
When you need another one, just say, Carol, I'm gonna be here. Let's with your heads up. I get you.
Got it.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Enjoy,
Carol.
please.
All right. Yeah, I was right on time. Thank you so much, Liz, for that. Thank you very much. And look, this one will be on you, Liz. Okay, and I'll let y'all know what this cocktail is in a minute. We got House of Dex in the house. Here. Let me see. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. House of X, yes. You've been a member for 13 months. Thank you so much. Yes, you were one of the top two that joined the channel at the time that I got membership.
But you my top number one. I got a few, but you are that top number one. Not trash.
For conversation's sake, what has been the best thing you drank for the trip thus far? Okay, so for this one so far, I would say because everything I was drinking was nothing new. I would have to say I'll say the Wakasha International, which was actually at Pink Agave this season during winter. Um, Wakasha is a mezcal versus a tequila. It's a mezcal, so it's mezcal based drink. So it's very smoky. It sort of reminds you of a if you like scotch, then that'll be a drink that you would like. So far, that's been my best drink. I would say that normally I have not, that I normally don't order. That I would say is my favorite drink thus far, and that was in the season.
No. I just been rolling with brush.
Just rolling me with
Brush. Brush my dog.
you know what? Still, what about you, little ladies? Anything that you careful with the drink?
Oh, she like the
Oh, the amaretto sour seems to be
Yeah.
baby girl's new drink that she likes. Yeah, it seems to be her favorite.
Can't go wrong with pomegranate.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's been my favorite because I done had about 6, 7,
Yeah,
11.
he loved the amaretto sour. He loved those. Loved those. Let's see. Amazing outfits, y'all. Thank you, Reba. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Reaper.
Thanks for being in here. I like food. Look, food, fragrance, liquor, and cigars. The Reba. Come on over here.
The eats.
The eat. Where's the people? Got it. Let me see. What did y'all do in Rose? So we did an excursion today. Um, in Rose. It was at the Ceramics in Lindos. So basically, it was a very very true low energy excursion. Loved it. Yesterday, not so much, and we'll talk about that in a minute. They we went to the ceramics place, but the actual bus was on an air conditioned bus and drove us around most of the island, showing us all of the historical sites. The port had, had looked like this wall, almost like you were like right outside the castle, a big castle wall, which is what it was. Showed us that there's more than one Acropolis. So they showed us another Acropolis, a couple of other. They have like cave houses that they have, and with their cave houses, we found out that to get a block, a house, it looked like a Lego piece was stuck in the mountain. And how much did we say? 3.5 million dollars. $3.5 million. No, it's on there, but no, they're gonna sell the island, but they said they haven't put a price on it. So that was Santorini, yeah, oh, that's right, that was Santorini. The house, sorry y'all, the cave house wasn't Santorini, not first. Um, but they told us about all of the they showed us the yes, please. Torn down like temples. The temples and stuff from the old. Yeah. It has been multiple sites that they showed.
So basically, the history is Italy, the Italians took over back in the day, and the Turks fought over the place. So this place been fought over for a minute. Now it's been taken back over or given back, but it's been a lot. But this is one thing that I gotta say that I noticed on the trip. So they got the little pillows on the side. You get off the tour bus, the lady says, please don't go near the edge there. Why? It's always that one person that goes to the edge anyway and almost falls over the edge. So I'm looking at this young lady stumble and fall, and I look, well, Tim ain't going over there together. Two go, two dip, and she was told. And the lady said, ma'am, please. I know you want to get a good shot, but you don't want to get the shot as you go down the mountain.
They just need to use the camera. What did you remember from the tour?
Well, since I was awake on the bus the whole
we only took a bad little nap
you and
between.
I were not getting it out though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't take no nap.
Yeah, you did.
Look,
Look, Dad, you do this thing where you sometimes you scroll on your phone, you fall asleep, but scroll, you still scroll on your phone. You went to the settings, you went back, you went to your messages. I saw you do it. I'm like,
y'all got we got technical difficulties. Y'all cut screen for a minute. Cut the screen for a minute.
Over here on his phone, but he was scrolling in his sleep. Unconsciously, in his sleep, just scrolling. Open your messages.
Guess what?
And Mama,
We gonna be -1 on the
I
next
did.
trip.
I took a nap.
yeah, it's like when you put your shades on and they got to
I sure did. I put my shades on because let me tell you, because it was like it was a drive, and the lady talked the whole time, and which was fine, but it had got to a point where I'm like, okay, how many rocks you can tell me about? So I had to take a little nap until we got to the next destination, which was where they made all the ceramic pots and vases and everything custom made, and we watched them make some. We also purchased some. I got her a mug,
And not meaning to cut across the
but we
point, but
did.
some of us was up late at night while some people was in the bed snug like a bug in the rug. The difference?
So, but you were asleep too. If you
No.
you went to sleep last night.
No,
Why would
I
you
was up at 5 this morning. I was up at 5 this morning.
Okay.
But at what time we get to the room? We get to the room at 2, and I get up at 5. How many hours do you think Timmy has? Let's say Timmy has 3.
Okay, got it. Anything else you want to tell us?
No, let's get into these cocktails.
Oh, anyway, so on the trip, the reason why it takes so long while we were on the trip is because Rose is the name of the city. It's not the actual like the whole island. It's like the fourth largest city, like on in Greece and Poland. So we were driving around on windows,
Right.
and they were telling us how when they showed us the film, followers were had his own temple in Rhodes or something, and I think he showed
He
us.
named it Rose after the person he was in love with. That was her. Her name was Rose,
Yeah,
which
like,
is Rodez.
it,
Rodez.
in
Rhodes.
yeah.
That's right. Rhodes is really Rhodes, but we call it Rose. But the lady's name was Rose. That Apollo was in love with.
Yeah, I don't know, like build it and stuff. Like I saw some construction around it, but they were doing like I think one pillar.
Yeah,
They
it was only.
said they used to have like 14 of them.
Yeah, just one of them left.
And then when we went to Lindos, they showed us like something in Athena, and hers was surrounded by like a fortress, but hers had like more pillars up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did. There was more. All of them weren't there, but there was more than what Apollo had.
Yes, I just thought that was neat. It felt like some stuff that they didn't have. It kind of is awesome. You know, or something.
Well, for those of you history buffs and cultural buffs, you would have definitely loved that particular excursion off of Virgin. Definitely do that if that's your thing. Um, Let me see what else we got. We got 4 cocktails taste today, y'all. So we're gonna converse. We're gonna talk about our trip thus far, as well as Friday's cocktails. So the 4 cocktails that we are trying today is called Make Me Blush, which is a tequila-based drink, and that's this one right here, Make Me Blush. And out of that, it gives you tequila. Turn your light on for me. Thank you. We're gonna do a Make Me Blush. We're gonna do Allures and Dance. We're gonna do our Harbor Insight and then a Conquetted Charm. So one is a cognac base, one was tequila based. That's this one. One is vodka based, and one has Saint Germain elderflower. So. Okay, I'll just turn the phone this way.
Oh,
I had to turn the light.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can see it with this one. Thank you. Um, so this drink here has tequila, reposado with tequila, watermelon, mango, citrus, sparkling rosé wine. So that's what this one is. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, say goodbye to the people.
I had have a migraine. The girl was migrated and hungry during the excursion. So I'm gonna go out and get some water.
You'll be there. Let your microphone off. Take that to the room.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna try it. Oh, this is good. Definitely something she would like, but she's gonna make the room. So
I just earlier too.
I know you got some. Good.
Oh, this is fine.
This is good.
That's fine.
Make me blush. This is good. See you when we get to the room.
Wait a minute. Now, that's a pretty silly moment. You can't beat that. That's not healthy or glad. That's a pretty silly moment right there, baby.
This is good. This is good. This is.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple more of those for the next shot.
That's one we like, so we're gonna set that to the side. So let's go ahead and back in the comments and see what questions we got, and then we'll also talk about how we got here and what that experience was like. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Okay, so we ended up over here with C. See, to finish answering your question, after excursion, bought the souvenirs, and then we got back on the ship and took a shower, went to go chill on the deck with some breeze. Yeah, really nice good breeze. And then we went and took a nap before dinner time this evening. Love the hair a little messy. Thank you. I got a little mohawk going on here right here. Thank you. Hey, Jaretha, where you at? You was in the show or you in the casino? Thank you for watching. Let me see. Cool, got it. Reba says necklace. Timmy, that shirt looking fly fly.
Thank you, Rita, my guy.
Yeah.
See, I was
He
told,
look good. He look
I was
good.
told if you get a new wardrobe or you won't be going on a trip.
I did not tell you that.
We get tired of the old swimwear and the old clothes. I was like,
I just told him with his swimwear, he likes to wear those Grand Star shirts, and I told him I'm gonna need them to match the swim trunks. I don't need them to be included totally different. No, no. If that's what you're gonna wear in the water, then I'm gonna need you to match it up and look like you meant to put it on. That's what I need you to do. Hey JT, what's up, girl? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let me see. What's up, Yolo? Yolo just came back from her lovely trip. I cannot wait to hear and see about that one. I know that one's something. Let me see. Loving your fancy streamer border. Cute. Thanks, Steve. And speaking of the border, for those of you who would like to go and join us on our all-inclusive destination trip in Cancun at Planet Hollywood All-Inclusive Resort, just go ahead and scan that top right QR code where it says travel. And if you're not a member of Adventure Tours and would like to be, go ahead and scan that top left one where it says join and you become a member.
will change your life.
Make sure you look at the perks
Change your life.
to see what it is that you want because there's different levels for different perks. And a lot of people like to at least be able to sample certain liquors before they actually go out and buy it. So keep a look at the perks to see which one you want to do.
Change your life.
Thanks, JT. Said looking good, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Shay Adventures, how you doing? Thank you for being here. You got TV Travel. Hey, how you doing?
What up, fam?
You, Ramel, and RJ, how's it going? Let me see. Parker said, okay, Money Song from Greece. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, that's lit. Oh, passing me. What's being here? You got Lonely to the team. What's going on, Lonely? How's it going? Tuesday, y'all look good. Thank you very much. Big saying, hey, the Chelsea gentlemen, this is the retired life. It looks so great. Look, he half retired. He retired once. He was about to retire again. But yes, it is a good life. Yes, it is, Rico. It is.
Trust me. It's coming, coming, coming.
Let me see, Tree. We are 7 hours ahead of you all, so it is actually 11:45 right now. So that's the reason why we had to go early. Because if we went our normal time, it'll be in the middle of the night, and I was asleep. Just so you know that. So yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning doing a live. That none of the bars are open at that time. So let me see. C said, "Ooh, mezcal old fashioned sounds like it would put hair on my chest." Look. It will. It will. Mezcal will do that to a person just a little bit, just a little bit though. And all Wakacha doesn't really taste the same. They don't all taste the exact same. They're gonna be different, but they are made the same. But just like your tequilas are gonna have a different, even though they all come from Mexico, different parts of Mexico, so they do taste a little different. But yeah, they're good. See. Yolo said, I want to see your dress. I want to see my dress. Okay, Yolo. So here's my dress. It's a jean dress. You'll see pictures.
It's fire. It's fire.
It's nice. It had a little split at the bottom and everything. So it's nice. It's nice. I'm not situated in a way where I'm not gonna stand up on the piece of furniture and all that type of stuff. But let me see. Let me see if I can I'll move the camera around.
We need to get on there. Sometimes they're trying to shut up over this.
No, honey, they don't close until 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. I don't work here.
I know.
I just drink here. But you see, it's just us.
Okay, let's see. Y'all can see the dress. Wait, ain't no light. Hold on, let's see if I can find some light, y'all. So it's a jean dress. It's a jean dress. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just a jean dress. Just a jean dress. All right. All right. Where's Carol? Where's Carol? When you see Carol, put your hand up to tell her to bring us our other cocktail. Let me see. Faculty said, hey, pretty Timmy.
What up, fam?
I had one of those in Athens. I think it was delicious. It was delicious. It was delicious. What the Wakasha in fashion? Is that what you talking about? It was delicious. I drunk mine in pink agave. I got mine in pink agave. Let me see. Just want to see if I need to welcome anybody. Okay, so the rest of the conversations I'll get down in the chat, but let me go ahead and get in our trip here. So flying here. So we prep, pack away the tag. Of course, I'm charging and we packing, which was what we did. Everything was in like one suitcase each of us. But we had bought these pillows for long distance flight, and everything seemed to work fine at home. But I don't know, maybe it was just the height of the tray in front of us, the height of the tray in front of us. But the height in the tray in front of us was like the pillow was like this side, this side. I don't know what the hell was going on, but yeah, I don't know what the heck was going on. But with the pillow, the height of everything, it was like your head had to go this low, so then they made your neck hurt, do all those things. So the pillow didn't really work out too much, but there is another one that I do plan on doing. And it's basically going across the eye. It's almost like an eye mask, and you attach it to the headrest. And what it does is it holds your neck up. And so if it holds your neck up, then it's like, okay, hold your neck up. So you don't have to worry about your head going forwards or whatever. So outside of the awkward seat, basically outside of that, I don't think the doctor is bad.
It's trash. We had a whole bunch of little high school kids behind us.
Well,
They was
yeah,
kicking the back of the seat.
I think they were.
Mouth was potty. My baby, 22 years old, she didn't even hear all that D and P and all that. They don't even know what D and P was about. They was fresh out of high school or still in high school. But I wanted to turn around and say, one more time. Say it one more time. Put you to sleep. I'm gonna put y'all three of y'all to sleep.
Anyway, the kids didn't bother me. Even though they were talking and stuff, they might have been loud in the beginning, but they was fine. They was fine. They was smart too, though. They was passing gas
Oh yeah.
and all kinds of stuff. Stuff like that bothers him all the time. Just FYI, y'all, can y'all hit that like button for me? Thank you for all 28 people in the chat. If y'all can just come out the bushes and hit the like button just a little bit, just a little bit. Can we get to 28? I see 28, but I'm only seeing not that many thumbs. If y'all could, thank you so much.
Now, the only thing about it, everybody paid their money for the nice little 11-hour flight.
Mhm.
But the only thing about it is, I shouldn't have to be smelling something that smell like bad cheese. And I got people yelling and screaming and kicking in the back of my seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice guy. I'm like buttermilk. Sitting smooth like buttermilk. But choke a kid out for that.
I don't know what's wrong with him with the whole gas thing because let me tell you something. Overall, if anybody is anywhere for a 10 or 11 hour flight, really 12, because we were stuck on the runway for about 45 minutes to an hour. And that was in addition to the flight. Of course you on passing gas. At nighttime, you passing gas when you sleep. Yes. Stop it. Just
Look,
anyway.
all I'm saying is they could have pieced it on.
No, why they need to pinch it off?
Because everybody else would pinch it off.
No, that's just what you had because
It was just them.
Anyway, the kids was fine. So
I
anyway,
almost died.
anyway,
And I had a mask on the whole trip.
anyway, the food was okay. They had like a pasta. They gave you a vegetarian pasta or a chicken pasta. So you had that. They gave you like this little salad, which looked like they took like a little pinch of like that bag salad. They stuffed it in this little 4x4, this little 4x4 square, and that was your salad. Then we had a second one. Yeah. Um, Give me the harbor in sight. Yes, thank you. Um, they had that. They had a roll and everything. Dinner was pleasant. It wasn't all that flavorful. Very bland. You know what? To me, it reminded me of like hospital food, right? Like where you can't see. You can't season. No. You can't season it too much because you don't. Everybody that's on the airplane got But it was enough to get you enough where okay, you can go to sleep calm. They was giving out drinks. They didn't charge for no drinks. I had about two or three. That's all the things. Got off the plane. Thought we was on. And he was like, you can just tell it was like, okay, we've been up for a while, basically. Because technically, it's like we got on the flight at 5 o'clock p.m. our time, right, Eastern Standard Time, and we're getting off the plane at about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's where we were. So that
It's been up since 5 o'clock.
well, that is true. Yes, we had been up early because we had to take a flight to New York and then transfer over in New York to go to Athens. But there was like a 5 hour gap in between each flight, so everything worked out good. We didn't have much of a like lag time, more than what 2 hours the most. Yeah, by the time we got luggage and had to go all the way over to another terminal and then check back in and do all that stuff. It was good. It was good. We stayed at the Piraeus City Hotel, which is actually at the port. Now, not to be confused, because Piraeus City Port, you got the ferry side and you got the cruise port side. So the cruise port side, that's like a 5, 10 minute, a 5, 6 minute drive. But if you walked it, it would take you almost an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour. They said if you decided to walk from Piraeus City to over to the where the cruise was, we weren't walking it. So um, the hotel was pleasant. You all will see it in the fall. Very small, very quaint. Sort of reminds you of like a boutique one.
Kind of remind you of like a cruise ship. It was very tiny for tiny folks.
It wasn't that tight.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't that tight.
If you was over 105 pounds, you was in trouble.
It's what you expect in a European country. That's all I got.
Exactly.
Okay. So it was a nice like we had like they call it a family suite, which is really like if you took one of like a regular hotel, like a Hyatt, like let's just say a Hyatt Place hotel or whatever. You know how you have like your bed area and it's like a wall, and then you got like a living room area with like a little kitchenette. Well, replace that living room area with two bunk beds, with a desk, a TV, and then there's like a full bathroom between you. And then it's like a little hallway, and then you got the bed where, the actual bed room. So that's basically how that is. So it's okay.
But it was a great location. So it was kind of like being in Miami, like being at a hotel across the bayside. We was within 8 minutes walk to the little
The marina.
the marina area.
That was fun.
That when you go to the cruise port, that Virgin was busing you back to that area.
Yeah.
We was the hotel we stayed in. We was like 7 minutes. Nice walk, not
Yeah.
where you got to fear for your life, or you on the street, like it's a nice walk through
Yeah.
the city bar.
Because it's like this big shopping area, and then it's like a whole strip full of restaurants, bars, coffee bars. You can sit inside or outside of the restaurant. As a matter of fact, that night that we got there, our plan was to stay up and explore the city. We didn't do that. We went to sleep. Just so y'all know, everything folks told us not to do when we got there, we did it. So Yolo, Rockwell, yeah, we went to sleep. We went to sleep. And we slept until it was dinner time. And so we got up and then we walked out and went over to the marina, had a lovely Greek meal right across from the water and the yachts and stuff, and the boat. And the food was delicious. You'll see that in the vlog as well. The cocktails were good as well. I had a Paloma. They didn't have a lot of selection though in that particular restaurant, but it was good enough. So you got a mojito, right?
Yes, yes.
And I got a Paloma, and Halea just had a Coke
Yeah.
for her. So that was nice. And then we went left and we walked back and took the same route back and went to our town and got in the bed and went back to sleep like we ain't never taken that earlier. And then got on. So while she's bringing this other drink, let me check the comments and then I'll venture into us boarding first.
She checked the comments. I'm gonna just let you know that Americans, we got to get off burgers and fries, but we just a little chunky. Over there, they had an elevator. They said will hold 6 people, but after we got up in that piece,
Let me tell you something. That elevator, that elevator was almost like
a small.
no. I'm wondering if they did that to make sure that nobody can rob nobody. Like I put you this way: if you was in there with your luggage, like one person with your luggage, and someone else was in there, they couldn't rob you. They couldn't. They didn't have space to do that. They didn't have space to do anything. Period. They didn't have space.
And this supposed to hold 6 people my eye. You be lucky you got 2 Americans up in there.
It was so tight. You'll see that on the vlog as well. It was extremely either 3 very small people or 1 big person with some luggage. Thank you.
And Gemma.
All right. Or 1 big person with some luggage, because that's all you was gonna get. That's all you was gonna get. But okay, so I'm gonna check the comments.
Washington check the comments. And even when we went to some of the different places, went to the bathroom, same thing. I was like, oh my God. I had to suck it in and turn around. Just to get in position to use the bathroom. I go, well, wait a minute now.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute now.
Yes.
So I'm trying to tell you, this is not for the big of hearts. This for the very small chunky ass. Small chunky ass.
Oh my God.
Not
Okay.
for the big of heart.
All right, so let's see here. Who else we got in the house? Some more people came in. Yes, there's more than one Acropolis. I learned that. That was new to me.
Yes.
That was new to me today. They said that there's an Acropolis on every island or
Yes.
something. Yeah. They said Athens is not the only place where there's an Acropolis.
Yes.
He said an Acropolis is basically the highest point of where all the politicians would sit because it faced the water. And that's where, you always had the people that was coming to basically all of your enemies come be a sea. So that's where everybody used to congregate and sit up high to look low on everything that's going on. So they had one in all the play. I said, oh, I didn't know that either. So I don't know any more other than what she said. So if any of you historians out there find to debate that, don't debate with me. I just repeated what she said and it sounded.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. Because like I'm saying, it's always a money
Okay.
thing.
Yolo said yes, there's more than one. I trust her.
Yes.
Yes.
She said it was 21.
There's 21 of them. See, I didn't listen to the number
She
she
said
said.
21.
What's up, traveling type? What's up, James?
What up, fellas?
Man, thank you for being here. People says crazy how technology is. Who would have ever thought we'd see webcam streaming? Look, it's just on the phone. It's just on the phone. I didn't bring my laptop up here. I wasn't even gonna bother with all that big bulky stuff. Let me see. We live in the dream. Someone busted butt. Oh, you're talking about the lady almost falling. Yeah, somebody almost fell taking a picture. What's up, CNS Traveler? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for all my members who are in the chat. Thank you. Yes, there's always one. See, was that a good excursion? I'm looking at that excursion. Did you make anything? No, this was the demonstration. The man created a daggone base. In like, how long was the demonstration? 5? Oh, he was in the bathroom. It took the man about 4-5 minutes.
I just told everybody how tight the bathroom was. It took me a minute to get positioned to turn around. And all I had to do was number one. Not number two, number one. How to get possession and turn around that close the gun.
Well, obviously, that's how fast you know that man made that face because he missed it and all he did was go to the river. So, just so you know, it was very pretty, very beautiful. If you don't want to do a lot of walking, but you want the picture stops, you get out and you explore and you take your pictures and your videos and whatever. I think we stopped maybe about 5 6 times.
Yes.
5 or 6 times in addition to the ceramic. And that was pretty much it. It took you back. And at the port, there's a lot of stuff to explore too. But we was ready to go in, so we didn't stay out to explore the little, I call them the castle. The castle entrances, the each gate area showed you a different part of the piece of the city. So just so you know, just in case you don't want to do an excursion, but you want to get off the ship and do something, you can do that. Let me see. But don't worry, Tree. I'll give you the skinny on anything that we did to let you know what's worth doing or not. Okay, it doesn't matter what you would like done. Let me see. The Romans dominated for centuries in the Persians and the Ottomans. Did I tell you YOLO was on? YOLO was on.
That's right.
Okay, let me see. YOLO was laughing. Hello, y'all looking beautiful today. Thank you so much, Nettie and JT, and thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking with her. Let me see. Reba said nap time, Timmy. Yeah. Let me tell you something. We slept a lot. We been sleeping a lot since we got off that daggone airplane. That 7 hours got us shook right now, but it's okay because we've been able to do what we need to do. What you saying?
Nothing.
We've been able to do what we need to do, but still take a nap. Be quiet. Let me see. Timmy says he didn't take no nap. Whatever, YOLO. He took a nap.
That's right,
Took a
YOLO.
nap.
That
Look,
was not a nap.
Look, Coral of the story. Thank you for being here, Coral. Coral say, get him, baby girl. That's when her leg was correcting her. And also saying, like, y'all don't know, so y'all was asleep. Y'all don't know because y'all was asleep.
You notice she going to the room? That's what she going to do.
To go
Sleep.
But she was awake for the entire, she does stuff like that. So that's fine.
And like the Reaper said, Timmy is 90% retired for the second time.
You okay?
I'm gonna get you some sleep.
That's okay. We know you be 60 in February. You'll be 60 in February.
Why you gotta
So
tell
it's
her?
about time for you to start taking naps on trips.
On
It's
to the
time for
next
you to
question.
take
On
naps
to the
on
next
trips.
question.
Reaper said it's all right, pretty Timmy. I can go to AMC theater to watch. I can't go to AMC theater to watch a movie because you'll be sleep too, Reaper. In them comfortable lounge chairs. Oh, you go to the movies with the chairs that go all the way back. Unless you go on when you first wake up in the morning, you're gonna be asleep at the end of the day. Can't do it. Let me see.
This one here, when we used to go to AMC, we used to fuss. I mean, now both of us don't work all that. You better go to sleep. You better go to sleep. You better go to sleep. Next thing you know, the baby, same thing. Both of y'all were asleep.
That's okay. She called us out. It's okay. I sure was. I was like, okay, this lady been talking the whole way there, and she talked the whole way back. The same lady yesterday, and we gonna get to talking about embarkation day in Santorini in a second, and the second cocktail. Let me see. Yo, C said, I hate when they talk the whole ride on the excursion. Point the things out on the way and let people sleep on the way back to the ship. We couldn't do that on neither one of the trips. Neither one of the excursions. Today's excursion, she showed us stuff going and coming back, all new stuff. We didn't drive past the same nothing. I think maybe she was quiet for maybe 15 minutes
15 minutes.
out the drive. The last 15 minutes of the drive, she was quiet. And we were with her for 4 hours today. 4 full hours. And she talked the full 3 hours and 45 minutes. But it was all a wealth of information. So trust me, the historian buff, the cultural buff, they would have loved it and been very attentive because the routes that they took, it showed you everything and also allowed you to get out to actually, get close to um, with some of them. Let me see. We passed by there on a hop on bus. Aretha, I'm mad because had I known they had a hop on bus, we would have did that. I didn't see no hop off bus. So, C Tree, there's a lot of other things that's available that's outside of Virgin. We only looked at what was on Virgin because this was our first time coming here. And usually, if it's our first time coming to any country or place,
I ain't hopping off no damn bus.
we go ahead and we do.
Timmy, don't play that.
We do the actual
Safe
we'll
route.
do the safe route and we'll just book it through the cruise ship. That way, when some go down, the ship not leaving us because it's waiting for us to get back. But the more you go, the more comfortable you are, then that's fine. Now, I know there's some younger travelers. Notice I say younger travelers because, you know, their brain takes risks and they're okay with that. And then you have some people that are like, you know what? I'm good, even if I am older, but you know what? It's just me. It's just me. I ain't got no children. I ain't married. If something happened to me, it ain't hurting nobody. I'm gonna go out here and
I ain't no money on no
I'm gonna
GoFundMe.
figure it out. That ain't me. I ain't figuring nothing.
No money on the GoFundMe.
No, I got you.
And the thing about it is, hop on or hop off the bus and end up in Turkey, which is right across the pond.
But Jaretha, I'm gonna need to know
And
about
they don't
that
play in
hop
Turkey.
off bus. We definitely gonna have some time tomorrow. We are gonna get off the port. Jaretha, hook up with me if you. Oh, I forgot. That's right. Y'all got a excursion tomorrow. Let me see. All right, we got a nice spread of cocktails. Yes, we do. So this cocktail here is. Let me see. A great segue. This is the Harbor in Sight. It's in the flute. Very pretty. Very pretty. Very aromatic. Yes, stars. Very aromatic. So this one has turn your light on, please. Like flip it down and hit the little flash right there. Thank you. Okay, so this one has Machu Picchu. Don't know what that is, but I'm gonna find out before I walk away from here. Verges Blanc. I'm assuming that's a wine. Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. I love anything that you add elderflower in. It's gonna taste delicious. Like if you ever get a wine that's like kind of dry for you and it's real dry, if you add maybe like a splash of elderflower, Saint Germain elderflower, it'll, it won't make it sweet. The elderflower is semi-sweet, but it'll take the dryness out of it and make it drinkable. So just so you know, and you can add that to any wine that's extra dry, and it'll fix it for you. Um, Cochi Americano aperitif. Oh, it got that stuff in there. I'm gonna see if I'ma like it, and some sparkling wine. So, um, let's go ahead and see how this tastes. Feel free. It smells good. Okay, this is actually good, and I guess it's because the elderflower bounces off that aperitif. You know, Yolo, I know you like it. You like them, uh, Camparas and those. I don't like those. Not bad. What your thoughts?
It's not bad, but it's not a pretty Timmy drink.
Right. I mean, it's for someone who likes a variety of different wines or whatever. It's not for like your average sweet drinker. It's not. No. This is good. Would I recommend this for your Campari drinkers? Yes. You're saying, well, I wouldn't really say because there's different type of sangrias, but this is more on the dry side with just a little sweet to it. The elderflower gives it just a little sweet, but if you don't like dry, I wouldn't recommend this drink. All right, let's see. Timmy gonna get a beating. That's what James said. Timmy gonna get a beating.
It's an everyday thing.
Hey, McKinley,
I can't get right.
Hey, McKinley, how you doing? Thank you for being here. She said, hello, you all look good. Thank you so much. Cocktails look start. The cocktails, they're good. They're good. I haven't tried either one of these. I would recommend. It's just a matter of what you like. Um, Let me see. Thank you, Cora. You cute, sis. Thank you. Let me see. Amelia, how you doing, Amelia? Thank you for being here. Beautiful looking family as usual. Safe travels and blessings. Thank you so much. Teresa says she's in her hammock dressing up for tomorrow. Look, I know that's right. Cause you know what? Cause y'all gotta get up early in the morning. I think when we ain't gotta get up early in the morning. We said there was nothing as a big deal in Bodrum, and I was like, if it ain't at the port, we ain't going there. So if we just gonna get off the ship when we wake up, gonna get off the ship, explore, and get ourselves back on.
And we ain't gonna be
Definitely.
hop on no buses or no taxis and end up in Turkey.
No. That is Turkey. Bodrum is Turkey.
See there? Already got there and ain't even got on the damn bus.
Lord,
See what I'm talking about? Don't be trash.
thank you.
Trying to tell you.
How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. House of X is saying hey, taking a hey to everybody. Let me see. I just don't want to miss anybody. Give me 1 second. Where's Carol? When you see Carol, put your hand up and tell her to bring my other drink. Um, Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Look, I was able to hop into your chat because of the hour difference. And what was I doing? I think I was. Yours is at 7, so this is like 12 midnight our time. No, it was 12 noon. So we about to take a nap when I got in your live. We about to take a nap. So that's why I was able to catch your live. Most of the lives that I usually look at, most of everybody's lives is on certain day. And that's the only reason why I was able to do that was because of the fact that we didn't have anything to do at that time. We was back on the ship. So let me see. See with C said, okay, tiny waist. It ain't that tiny. I mean on the side, yeah, but I still got a little, little food juice. Right? I got some meat right there, but what can you expect in the 50s? But I'm gonna get there. See, I got a chunk check. I got chunk check.
Yeah, we did fit in the elevator that were home six.
What you say?
Just saying. We did fit in the elevator that were home six.
Yelling, your microphone is like this.
Just so y'all know.
That's yelling. Yelling.
I just want to make sure everybody understands. Honey, I just want to make sure they heard me. They were looking at us like we healthy or glad.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Or we need some saran wrap.
The board being stingy with the view. I'm sorry. You said the board being stingy with the view. What happened? What's wrong with the view, Keisha? See, hot mama. Snack. Oh, this must have been when I was showing the dress. Seeing this with all eyes. See, Elisa says she's still working. Denim looks good on your glass, Miss Tanya. Thank you so much, Keisha. Thank you, thank you. Let me see here. Hey, Q. Ooh, welcome back. Welcome back, Q. You was a member, then you left and you came back. Welcome back. Welcome back as if you never left. So guess what? You see your cup still say 2 on there, right? It just welcome back. It don't even look at you as a new member. It just said welcome back. That's what it do. Welcome back. You welcome back. Angela said, you should have said something. I should have said what? What you talking about, Angela? I should have said something about what you talking about the pillow. Let me know what you talking about, Angela. I don't know what you talking about.
And the pillow would have worked. It might just not have worked on that airline. So you can't rule the pillow
Yeah,
out
because
just yet.
now that
Because
tray
the tray
did
was low.
that tray did fit lower
I'm
than
trying
normal.
to tell you, it was on my knees.
It was literally on your leg. It
Knees.
was very, very
Too
low.
low.
But one thing I did recognize though, and I'm thinking maybe it was low were because if I noticed that seat did recline back a little bit more than the average seats. It to me it leaned back a little more than a regular.
I don't know. But that tray was still on my knees. And I like when we fly Delta all the time, the tray is not on your knees.
Uh, Let me see. Coral said, "Not you being uncle on the bus, Tim." Ah.
And our uncle be the rescue ranger had old girl flipped over that cliff.
C said, "Pinch it off." What's up, Bill? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in. We going live international. I know this time difference is a little different. It's 12:17 here, which is it got to be 7:17 in y'all area, which means what's today, Tuesday? Oh, that's right. JT live went on, I believe, at 6 o'clock. Um, so I'm sorry. Let me see. Tell them to take it to the bathroom. I'll choke a kid. I ain't mad at you. Look, they can go ahead and pass gas.
No.
Eddie and JT.
I was about to do a Three Stooges on them. Turn around and flap, all three of them.
What airline did we fly? To get from Georgia to New York to JFK, it was JetBlue. That was our first time. It was pretty pleasant. Reminded me of like a Southwest or something. Like it was not no different. It was a regular plane, nice, roomy, clean, whatever. Had little amenities. Now, going from New York to here is American Airlines.
Folks, you move on to that. Shout out to all the veterans. Now, it was always Delta, but now the other airlines are starting to recognize the veterans, active duty retirees, veterans, and they're starting to let you get on with priority boarding. So you get on with the sick and the healthy or the wealthy and the shut in. So that means no matter if you first class or you trash, you will get on that plane first. On both airlines, JetBlue and American. I was surprised.
Let me see here. Do, do, do. So then you beat me to the question, trying to get all the info. Oh yeah, that's American Airlines. We did fly on. Teacher, college teacher, you taking notes? Let me see. What did y'all? Everybody asked the same question. Yes, we was on American. So you want to know what level we did, coach? We did coach. So they had coach, and they had the next one that was like right behind. There was only 3 levels.
777, 90 series.
Yeah, it was the airplane was very big. It was very big. Now them aisles was skinny as hell because that cart was I don't know how they fit all that stuff in them carts, but them cars, those people worked that cart to and from, and they made sure they fed us. Now this one thing I did want to say to y'all, which I found realized was funny. So I don't know if the Parkers are still on here, but just like when they got on their train and they was trying to tell folks, okay, y'all good because we about to close the food car. The lights going out. Y'all need to take your ass to sleep. So, American Airlines. They was soon as the plane didn't even get up in the air good. They was already coming down with carts. They was giving us drinks. They was giving us water, tea, and they was serving us for a good like 2 hours, a whole like hour to an hour and a half, 2 hours, giving us drinks, giving us drinks, giving us drinks. Outside of those drinks, then they came back around and they was trying to give out like little desserts or something, right?
Right.
Gave out like little desserts. I'm like, dang. Then, well, I'm sorry, gave us our dinner. And then they was giving out little desserts, had little brownies and all this type of stuff. They was offering you who want some more, do you want another meal, do you want something else? And they were just filling us up. Folks was like, oh, we full. Next thing you know, they got to a certain time and they was like, lights out. They didn't say a word. They just said lights out. The the whole plane was dark. You ain't seen nothing but the lights on the ground, on the floor, and like the little lights around the rim of the rim of the daggone the top of the cabin. It was hilarious. It was like, well, I guess we got to go to sleep in because they fed us, they drank us, they fed us, they picked up all the trash, they came back around. We didn't have nothing to hold on to, and I guess they was like, okay, night night, y'all. Time to go to bed. I was like, okay, I guess we going to sleep. We are going to sleep. Let's see. Thank you, House of Beck. Say yeah, we look so lovely. I ate that and wasn't charged for drinks yesterday. Look, I wasn't charged for nothing. We weren't charged for nothing either. Let me see. Oh yeah, ATL to New York Delta makes sense. Well, it was too much daggone money. Delta, and I'm a Delta person. It's a Delta hub in Atlanta. You would think that it would have cost a reasonable dollar, but for some reason, to get to JFK, they wanted to. I was like, y'all crazy. We actually saved about $200 $200 per person. Per person. Flying. I'm sorry, not $200. $100 per person. Yep. Hold on 1 second. The next one is Coquettish Charm. Coquettish Charm. That one, yes. Thank you. Um, they it was just crazy, and maybe it was just at the time that I was purchasing it and everything, but it was just ridiculous. So yeah, definitely. Usually I fly Delta, but this is our first time doing Delta. Hey Barry, cruising to free. Thank you for being here. Hey Edna, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Ambassador, what's up, Ron? What's up, my man? What's going on? All right. Let me see. I'm looking for questions. Let me see. Jaretha said my hotel only held me and my suitcase. Only held me and my suitcase.
Oh,
It was that small.
oh,
You got to let us know where you stayed, Jaretha. And Yellow said, and you can flush paper. Nope, cannot flush paper. You cannot.
I mean, the country is built for the small.
Yes, it is. Definitely. And most of them are small. Let me see. What's up? Key in Shelton. Good afternoon, Tanya. What's up, YFC? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. That toilet paper bucket wears me thin. Now I have to say this: we were able to flush our toilet in our toilet paper in the at the hotel. We was able to do that, and we was able to do it on the plane. So it hadn't been that bad with us this year, in the hotel. But there are some hotels. Maybe it's because they got a septic system, maybe, and they didn't want it. I don't know. But shout out to all 34 buildings. If I could get those lights up, please. Thank you so much. Let me see. Coral story, 5th century history. Teach the people. Look, hey, it ain't me. It got to be YOLO or my daughter because I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, where the food at? Where the drinks at? Just get me to where I'm going. There's just some things I'm interested in, and then some things it just sort of glazes over if you talk too much about it or too long about it. Um, Tanya is not open for complaint. No, I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, Jareka says she flushed her yellow. Take it up with the tour guide. That's right. Let me see.
Speaking of the tour guide, I can you wait till we talk about that walk up the hill that everybody.
Oh man. Oh yes.
Man,
Let's talk about Santorini.
oh God, I've been nuts.
Let's talk about Santorini. Let me see. We got 28 minutes. Let's talk about Santorini. So Santorini, they lied. They lied, y'all. They lied. They lied. They lied. So everybody, we already knew from watching all the videos, all of everything between YOLO, between Addie and Terry, between um, who else? Life with Us TV, Rockwell with MH Family Adventure, with all of that. With all of that, I can tell you this. With all of that, I can tell you, we were really trying. Yeah, yeah.
Ahora también. Enjoy this
Thank
again.
you.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I'll tell y'all about the drinking in a minute. But it smells so good. It's very, very aromatic. So we were really looking for one because Timmy got a bad beard, he got a bad knee, right? So my whole thing was okay, we can't really walk, we can't really walk too much too long. That was the key, right? So I said, okay, it can't be too much climbing type stuff. I said, so let me look at these excursions to see what can we get that's not as high energy level, as what's the word?
Feel the money maker.
It is not. Be quiet. Anyway, um, we got one, and out of the 5 bars, it had 2 bars. It said just a 2 bar energy level out of 5. So we're like, okay, we can do that. So the way it explained was this was a tour. It was a liquor tasting tour, just so you know. And it was their Greek. It was their Greek liquor. They had like five or six. We tasted five of them. The sixth one we did not. Um, and it was called Visa. Visa. I gotta look at it. I want to make sure I don't mispronounce it. But anyway, that's what we were tasting, and I knew about that. I knew it was going to take us to this one city first for us to explore. So I'm thinking, okay, you're going to drop us off, let us walk around, do whatever on our own, and then get back on the bus and then go to the tasting, do that, and then we was going to end the day at FIA, right? And so we go into FIA, and I knew FIA had the alleys and the steps and everything and the cable cars. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine to end the day with that because we don't have to do all them steps and stuff if we don't want to, right? We just get on the cable car and go down. Wait.
Trash, trash, trash.
So we got on the bus, and again, this tour guide, she talked from the beginning to the very, very, very end. Okay, but it was very informative. So the first place we went to, we was in what city was that?
He was in trouble.
No, Pyrgos, Pyrgos.
Yeah.
I would have to look it up again. I don't have my notes in front of me. But we went to Pyrgos, and with that, it was like, mm, you wanted to take those?
Sorry for interrupting you.
No problem.
Can I just?
Yes.
Are you done for
You
this
can take
one?
that one. Yeah. Well, I want to keep this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, darling, what is your last cocktail?
Yeah, my last one is the Allures and Name.
Alone and then.
Yep.
Okay.
You can bring that one.
Okay, I'm gonna bring that because I'm late, so you have everything. It's okay for you?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. So, so they let us on this bus, and they had like little stores, little coffee shops, very little quaint little area, right? It wasn't like a strip of anything. So I'm thinking, oh well, maybe we're just gonna go over there, maybe go get a snack, eat a little breakfast, because this was early. Hey, this is early. We was on the bus at what was it, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
8 a.m. I'm like, we gonna be drinking at 8 o'clock. So, but we didn't get to the distillery until I think it was 10:30, something like that.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
So this first place we went to, and she's telling us about this church. She's telling us about the view we gonna see, and she's telling us this. Now, mind you, the bus ride it goes up that route where it's like one way down and one way up, where you get the donkeys and the cars and people walking and everything. And I mean, it was like, ooh, I was stressed the hell out.
We went up on the west side of the mountain. They had the stairway and the trolley car on the other side, on the east side.
Right.
But we went up the side where if you didn't have a pamper on and you was on the bus and looked to the edge,
Yeah, you look like you done it. Yeah, it was that ride. That ride that everybody. So we go up and we get up there. So I'm thinking we at the top. So then we get out. She said, "Oh, it's gonna be a little walk, like about 10 minutes." This happened didn't tell us it was 10 minutes and 45-degree step incline. So we had to walk up, and I'm like, I'm trying to look because I can process and deal with stuff if I know what the end result like that. I could see the end. I couldn't see the end. She said we're going to the top. We was gonna be at the top where we could see all the Santorini. That's what we was. We was on top of the top. So we walking up there and you got donkeys delivering groceries and you got these people houses and they got their front area looking like it's a store and the alleys is this narrow. You know that stuff you see like on like in those no, not just and you know those anytime you see like them Jesus movies and you see the little kid going to deliver a message and he running through these little tiny alleyways, that's exactly what it looked like. And this I had the nerve to say, make sure you stay with me because these areas was built as a maid to keep the enemies or the piracy people coming in to actually people coming in to actually try and get you So you know your way out, but they can't find their way out. Like, now you tell us this. So we trying to keep up with her. She like, just walk slow. And I'm like, after you got us walking up, how many steps did you walk?
Too damn many. Too damn many.
It was, I'm like, lady, I got to the top, I was sweating. My breast was sticking up under my breast. I had titty sweat going on, arm sweat, thigh sweat, whole back sweat, booty sweat, all kinds of sweat. And get to the top just to say what? Oh, look at all these buildings, all the blue tops, all the everything. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't need to come up here to see that. Just take a picture. But anyway, those of y'all will appreciate it. I can say I've done it. Y'all can have it. I don't need to do that. I don't need to go up there no more. I tell you that.
It's kind of like being in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
There you go.
Walk the mountain one time.
You don't need to go no more. You don't need to go no more.
Timmy won't go no more. I can tell you that.
But
I'm gonna talk about you as you come down with your clothes all wet and dunking shit on your shoes and all that stuff. Look at you crazy go. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy yourself?
and some people be like, "Oh, this is wonderful. This is beautiful. That is fine." But it wasn't worth me walking up probably 100 steps.
Keep it 100.
Anyway,
Keep it 100.
that we got back. We had to walk back down there, and then you had to watch it because the steps was slanted down. It was slanted down. They were slanted downwards, and they was gonna fly.
Hey.
You like that song?
Sorry.
No problem.
My love.
Thank you.
Please enjoy.
All
I'm
right.
gonna leave you here.
Okay.
I'm leaving. But if
Okay.
you have a more survey, I'm gonna
Okay.
take care of you, okay?
Be here tomorrow.
Yes, I'm just gonna sleep a little
Not a
bit,
problem. We'll
and
see you
tomorrow
tomorrow.
I will see you.
Okay.
Thank
Have a nice night.
You too. So, we get down, we get to the bus, we get on, and then it's time to go to the liquor distillery. So we go to the distillery. The distillery was beautiful. Nice big open area. You can tell they do events there, and everything. Then we went in and they have like this little plate and it had like cucumbers, some type of tomatoes based sauce, which is supposed to have extremely high in antioxidant because of the volcanic ground and the soil and how the tomatoes grow and everything. And but it has some hard bread. That bread, you can beat somebody with that bread. I tried to eat it. It was like eating a stale cookie. Uh, so I didn't enjoy the meat. I mean the bread, but the um the actual liquor, they was like little shot glasses, about an ounce for each. And you tasted like 5 or 6 of them. For those of you who are my whiskey and champagne level members who do the tastings with me, you all have some of this the Greek liquor that we tasted that will come soon for us to taste in the near future, just so you know that. Um, and we did that. They pulled Halea up to dance, did the little Greek dance and everything. And then we got back on the bus, and then she took us to Fia. She took us to Fia, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, okay, they taking us to the cable car. So it stops at the bottom of the damn hill. So again, we had to walk up the goddamn hill to get to the cable car to take us back down to the ferry where our tender is so we can get off the island. Man, listen, I said, okay, that's it. I said, this is our walk, this is our exercise for the whole trip. I said, if I find out that these other excursions got us doing that, we just gonna cancel it all.
Cause Timmy got a flat tire.
Yes, he got a flat tire. So we went up and went through the alleys and whatever, walked up the steps, walked up again to the top. Because that's where the cable car is, to the top, on the other side of the island. And got in the cable car. The cable car wasn't all that bad, y'all. I thought from looking at some people getting on it, people was like, oh my God, I can't take it. It wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't that bad. And maybe it's because it was 4 of us 5 of us in the car so that the weight was distributed, so maybe it didn't sway.
It's supposed to be 6 people minimum to the
Yeah,
car.
yeah. So, but what happens is a lot of times some people may be in this. It might just be 2 people. So of course the wind and stuff is gonna blow it, and so maybe that's what it was. But we came down, waited for the tender, got on the tender, got back on the ship. That was yesterday. We told y'all about today. So that's what's been going on so far.
Or you could have got one of them donkeys. Now that was the highlight of the trip for me.
Oh,
To see all that ass on them asses. I said, "Now that's trash. Look at all that ass on them asses going up the mountain." And if the donkey had a bad day and got
yeah.
beat
So
last night, didn't get hungry, what do you think that donkey would do? I perished the thought.
I'm just curious to know how the. I'm just curious to know how the donkeys got to carry so much. I just feel sorry. I know they back to hurt.
No, carrying all that extra ass that all came from the states up the mountain, that's what the donkey hurt.
But I ain't want to ride no donkey going
But,
up no hill. You can barely walk up there with just your shoes.
but the key thing is, when you look over there, it was a lot of people in line to ride the damn donkey. It's just like going on a cruise to feed the pigs. What's wrong with people?
I don't know. The wrestling god is here. How you doing? Thank you for coming in, wrestling god.
What up, man?
All right, all right. Let me see. I followed the rules. I was there 4 nights. Okay, y'all. Look, I would have put that t-shirt in there. Let me see. What's up, Lynette and Stanley? How y'all doing? Thanks
What
for
up,
being
man?
in here. I know it's been taking us a minute to get down in the comments, but we were trying to tell our stories and do these tastes. Matter of fact, we need to taste these last 2 cocktails real quick. Um, real quick here. Let me see. So this one, and she gave us actually an extra shot today. So this one is called Conquettish Charm. This is a vodka-based drink, and this has this. Hold on one second. I gotta put my light on. This one has Kettle One, cucumber and mint vodka, Shinola passion fruit liqueur, Midori lime. Oh Lord, my gut gonna be boosting. And some Moet and Shandong Imperial Group and some mint.
Damn.
So yes, so it has all of those. Huh?
I am so sorry.
Yes.
Oh, look at that's cool. Bodies want something.
Oh, this was it. No,
Yeah, I just want to make sure that
yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's see how this tastes. It smells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is good. You gonna love this.
That's a double dip. Double dip.
That's all it. Then they gave us this little shot right here. I guess we're gonna. And she has some mint in here too.
This is all right, but I don't like the taste of the grass at the bottom of the sip.
Did you make what grass?
It tastes like grass at the bottom of the sip.
Ain't no grass in there. Ain't nothing in there but mint.
I taste a little grass at the bottom of the sip.
You know what? Your boy just being extra. You extra.
Tastes like one of them powder drinks that you mix when you're trying to lose weight and it's supposed to have the greens in it. There it is.
I think this is champagne.
That's to light people up off them donkeys.
I don't like this champagne. This one's probably been a little bit left in the bottom. That's my thing. That's nasty. It ain't even bubbly.
Yeah, instead of brute, that's Duke. That's Duke
That's pretty
champagne.
much what it is.
Not brute, Duke.
And then this last cocktail is for a Lorgen Dance. And this is a cognac base. It says Remy Martin, cognac, VSOP, Carpano and Fika vermouth. So it has vermouth in there. Some lemons, sparkling wine, and citrus essences. Whatever the heck that meant. I guess it just meant they probably just expressed it over. So what it looks like.
Looks
See
good.
what it tastes like. Oh, it tastes like orange juice. Well, then again, it is orange in my nose. It's okay.
It's got the double triple dip on.
Well, because the first, I didn't really taste anything, and you'll see what I mean. Why? You don't want to taste it again. Because you're going to be like, I need to get it right. See? Oh, it tastes like, it tastes like,
Light blue. Light
oh,
blue. A light blue.
it tastes like it's supposed to have a little more or something, but it don't. It's okay if you just want something, like refreshing, just something to sip. It reminds me of like a watered down Fanta Orange.
No, not quite,
That's what
but
it tastes like.
it's a little something.
You can tell the cognac is in there. Just if you're familiar with how cognac tastes, you can tell it's cognac.
It's like a light sangria without some of the fruit.
That I can say that. Now, yes, like maybe there was fruit in there, but then they took the fruit out and just left like whatever the little
Very light
leftover. Very much so. Very much so. Bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, Jim ain't no trash, baby. You know what time it is.
Hello, Kimberly. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Beautiful people, beautiful people. Thank you, thank you. Let me see. We are on our way to Bodrum. Okay, she's talking to Alicia. I had a nap almost every day, and I never nap on trips. Boom. Yellow, it's okay. I took a nap yesterday too.
Nothing wrong with it. You on
We
vacation.
slept for 4 hours though.
You on
So
vacation.
is that considered a nap?
Yes.
Let me see. What's up, Sledge? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Lynette and Stanley, let me tell you something. Y'all didn't say nothing about all this thing. We did talk about the walk. Yeah. You and everybody else. I just thought we could get around it, but I just realized if you go to St. Therese and you plan on getting off the ship
You got the plan
and
for
you
that?
plan on venturing anywhere other than wherever the damn tender drop you off, there's gonna be some walking.
You have to
And
plan
there's
for
gonna
that.
be some stepping and some stuff. I think and I do want to come back. When I come back, we need to work out some more.
At least 30 days.
We need to do like squats, some calf raises, some lunges,
At least 30 days work.
some side kicks or something.
Get your endurance up.
Very, very much so, very much so. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the chat.
This trip is not really for the faint of heart.
No, it's not. Yellow says she loves those knowledge and history tours. I do too. All new stuff made sense, and I had a guy retail all the stuff on the way back to the ship and was like, "Nah, dude. If it's new info, I don't mind. But right, if it's not new, I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up and let us go sleep." Oh. On that that QNF blue. Yes, yes. Saint Germain comes in clutch every time. Let me tell you something, Coral. Yes. This Saint Germain, look, works with everything, works with everything. That means I'm very far from the bottom. Speaking of 7 hours, I'm so sleepy right now. Trying to stay up till 9 o'clock tonight. Back to work in the AM. Mm-mm. Is that champagne based? Yes, it is.
Yes.
It was. It was. I know which one. Yes, I like Campari and Aperol. Yeah, if you did, then you definitely would have liked this one. So, let's see. Okay. I feel like none of the pillows work. Some people say the best thing you can get is one of those car wreck neck braces. And let me tell you something, the one that I was telling you about with the eye mask, that's all it does. It's like, like when you get like the paraplegic people and when they sit up in the chair, they got like the band around their forehead to keep their hair going down like this. That's pretty much what it is. That's what it is. Hell, you can just tie a belt around your head. Reaper said, "Pretty Timmy, the real Uncle Phil." Shout out to the Fresh Prince.
Right, baby.
Were you on Virgin Atlantic? Who are you talking to, Yellow? Virgin Atlantic. What you mean? You see, I don't know. Resilient lady, Virgin Voyages. I don't know what you mean by Virgin Atlantic.
Don't get a bit of the casino rewards too.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. Let me get through this. Show up. Virgin done got some damn rewards. You already know I got to come with that information because I saw that. I was like, ooh, let me go on and play a little bit. Look, I played enough so far that I got me some free play money. That part. That part. Uh-oh. In the club, they stay look in the club right here. They playing
My neck and my back.
my back and my all right, let me see. Oh, that's nice for them to recognize better. Hey, Life with Lucia and Glenn. How you doing? How you doing? Let me see. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down to the bottom and work my way back up, just so I can at least get the folks who are talking still in here, and then work my way. Okay, let's see. Hey, Caleb, girl, what you doing in here? How you doing? Yeah, especially those steps going down. Look, them steps going down was slanted, and don't step in no donkey poop because they had little piles of donkey poop in certain areas. You just had to watch it. Oh, my sister's in here. What's up right now? How you doing?
Could have been
4 hours is called sleep, not a nap.
Could
Yeah,
have been you.
went to sleep.
Could have been you.
Sleep. Let me see. Uh, it's burned. That's what Steve said. It's burned. Look, you've been watching that Diane Cole and what was her name? Dynasty. The two ladies always going at it. Burned. Yeah, the drinks look good. Drinks look good. Uh-oh, let me see. But I'll be have to go to I guess. Just got on YouTube. Okay, what's up, Maggie? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me see. Okay, everybody's coming in saying hello to everybody. What's up? It's a cruise light. How's it going? Thank you for being here. Hey, Bernice, how's it going? Made it to Greece. They almost killed us in Santorini. My calves hurt. Just want y'all to know that my calves hurt. So my voluptuous, non-athletic self need to stick to bus tours at sea level in Greece. Noted. Noted. Yes.
Yeah, they be calling you trash for it all over.
Look.
So they be getting the ass to get you back down.
Look, just go ahead and get your walking in the park, Keisha. That's all. Just do some squats and some lunges and stuff. See, say extra art. You was talking about the fork on the donkey. Should you do the step sideways? Alicia, it don't matter. You step sideways and your foot just gonna slide this way. That's why they told, let me tell you something. There was these girls that you could tell they came with the outfits ready, but I just think they just been looking at Instagram too goddamn much. They came to look like little prom dresses. They all had blue and white. Looked like they was on the brunch. Okay. And they had on some shoes. Not sneakers, shoes, slippers, and flip flops that was like hard bottom type stuff. And I'm like, we ain't even doing it. We about to, I know we about to work. Now I understand, it, but look, you know what? I didn't think
That was
about it.
cute.
It was cute. But let me tell you something. Maybe they was misled like we were, but we still came prepared with some sneakers. Though. We was cute, but we had some sneakers on. But maybe they was misled thinking the same thing. Like we ain't gonna be doing all this walking. Fool them, fool them. And let me tell you, all that cuteness was like them have to ready to go back to their
Trash, but it was all over with.
Okay.
It was not cute anymore.
So 'cause they was talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna shop here, and this is what they saying. We're gonna shop in Fear and do all this stuff. We're gonna shop in Fear. When it was time to go back and we had to walk up the goddamn hill and them steps at Fear to get to the cable car, I'm having to say we getting on the cable car.
They
They
were dead on our
They
heel
was gonna-
for that
yes,
cable car.
Yes. What's up, Scotty? Too hottie? How you doing? I gave your friend. I gave him your friend name too. Woo. Okay, let me see. See, my nerve was already bad with them glossy sidewalks and streets they had in some spots and apps. I don't know if I could ask Cesar that. See, I'm telling you, just wear some sneakers, you'll be all right. But let me tell you, you still need to hold on because them steps don't come with rails on the side.
No.
If you mess up and you get off on your walking gait a little bit, you your tendency, Sam. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Stay on the side of the wall. That's all I got to
And
say.
that donkey poop's probably gonna sink.
Yes, most definitely.
We ain't gonna watch that out.
Yes, they kept saying, watch your step. And then the tall lady had the nerve to tell her, first she's gonna tell her, stay with me, everything will be fine. And then after she got us in the middle of the maze, she said, the last few tours, she said the most she's lost is 50 people. I'm like, well, that's not real, Sean.
50 people.
Let me tell you, everywhere she went, I told her she did where that damn blue 10 at. So she kept holding up a sign with the number 10 on it, that was our bus. And we was right with her. Wherever that heifer went, we was. I walked with the heifer going up the stairs and coming down. I said, where's she at? She right there. I said, well, we gonna leave when she leave. I'm gonna sit my ass right here until she walk back down the steps. Cause she took us, she said, okay, you make a right, and then you make a left, and then it's over here. And when you get here, make sure you make a right, and if you make a left, it's gonna take you to a whole other part. I said, no, 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 no. We just gonna stay with you. We gonna stay with you.
Something about the young ones. It inspires them
To go every someplace else.
That 22-year-old with us said, hey, we don't need to follow her.
Yep.
If I can get us back down. I said, I think you cannot. Get Timmy nowhere.
She just wanted to do her thing. I said, okay, then go ahead. But see, she's been to Europe with her group of school and all that stuff or whatever. So she just, I guess she thinks she had her little 10, 12 days. She thinks she an expert. I'm like, see, you just better
No.
end up at that band on
She might be mad. Want a little insurance money. Get us over there and slip. You don't slip off the mountain. No.
Oh gosh. Okay, I think I got everybody. Let me see. Yes, yes, yes. And we are on time, y'all. Wait a minute, a lady face first when we were there. I'm still trying. Face first. Lynette. Face first. I heard y'all say that on your live, but face, y'all didn't get that on camera, damn. Still ain't get that on camera. Face first. Oh my God. I know that hurt. Oh, I know that had to be done. It was unlimited wine pour at the wine spot. Girl, look, you cannot be drunk and going up and down those stairs. You can't. You cannot be drunk and going up and down those stairs. No, you cannot.
You definitely going down.
Oh my God, girl, you didn't no explanation about steps. Yes, the steps are slanted, so you had to be very careful. Yep, neck snap and turn them be slick. Did you see that quick head turn? Yes, I'm sure. We told y'all you gotta be in shape to go to Greece. I thought I died. Look, yes, that was Lynette or Sammy said that. It was Lynette. It was Lynette. She did say that.
I will give a shout out to Led Stanley. They kept it 100. But some people led us astray. Timmy got something to say. Y'all tried to get me killed. Y'all must be in with us trying to get insurance money.
She said, chump check. Said chump check. Man, let me tell you. Yes.
Next time, we're going to stick to the professionals. Let Stanley, y'all give us the advice. We're going to run with that.
What's up, 2RVJ&J? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up, BT Cruiser? Member, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, they say mild or medium in Europe. That means strenuous. I'm understanding that now. I'm understanding that. I'm understanding. Okay, gotta check back with y'all on Friday. Yes, yes. We will go live again. Most likely it'll probably be on Friday. It'll be on Friday. Friday, that is the second day of Mykonos, but we're treating it like a 2 day. We do have our bar reviews and stuff to do. Now we about to leave here and go into the club and stuff. But we got the main group. We hadn't seen Terry and Addie since the sail away. Well, you seen them briefly.
Yes.
But we've been meaning to just hook up with them, at some point or whatever, because we won't be getting off the ship with them. They have an excursion tomorrow. They're going to a tasting. I think it's the same place that Raquel went to. If they're going to the same one that Virgin has, then it's the one that Raquel went to. But we about to go in this club and party it up with them like we did at the Sail Away. and do that. But tomorrow is gonna be like a mini sea day. We're gonna get off the ports in Bodrum, explore whatever we can near the boat, near the ship, and get back on. And then we're gonna do our reviews, go to each of the bars. We'll probably maybe put some cool wear on and chill by the pool or whatever. Because you know, Timmy think he brown sugar. He melts in the sun, honey. So he be like, I can't take the sun. I can't take the sun. I'm like, I'm trying to get this skin glowing, honey. I don't come on, baby. When I go back to work, they need to know I've been somewhere. They need to know I've been somewhere. Okay, not just not here. They need to see I've been somewhere worse. This luxurious skin.
I want to be pretty Timmy, not red lobster Timmy.
You could be red lobster. Yeah. Hey, Ty and Timmy chat must have missed the notification. Damn. Don't worry about it. It was only because it's a time difference. Hey, I figured this was actually a great review. Thank you so much, y'all, for attending. Because I said it's gonna be early in the day. Folk gonna still be at work. Folk on their way home. Folk got other stuff done, and my whole thing was to try to get the live in. Because I knew some lives started at like 6 o'clock and all that type of stuff. So, I am proud of you all, and thank you all so much for being here and joining us. But out of these cocktails, so we can close out, out of these cocktails, which one did you like best?
The first one was the best.
So you like the first one?
Yes.
So you liked the Made Me Flush. You like the
Yes.
tequila one?
Yes.
Okay.
That first one was the best.
Okay. Well, if you think I can say and agree that first one was the best, to me, with this being the second one, this is the one with the elderflower, and this is the one with the elderflower. This is the vodka one. This is the Conquetta's Charm. I like this one better. I do.
Okay.
So this is, excuse me, a second one that I like. But we both seem to like the first one. So
Yeah.
if you come to the Sip Lounge, try. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 7 signature cocktails, but it's a whole bar. And this is the place where you come if you're a true whiskey, bourbon, scotch, cognac. Like they have all the liquors, but they have a wide selection of those browns that you might not get anyplace else on the ship.
Yes.
This one, and then you can go to On the Rocks as well. But I'm gonna review On the Rocks for y'all as well. But that one over there also have some selective brown liquors and tequilas over there. So just so you know, but here, out of the 7 that they had, we tasted 4. And so our favorite is Make Me Blush, with the Conquetta Charm being the second one. And we also tried, for those who entered the chat a little late, we also tried the Allures and Dance, which is a cognac base, and the Harbor Insight, which is Saint Germain liqueur type drink. So the other ones was like a French 75 and something else. It wasn't anything that would have been new to us, so we wanted to try something new. So outside of that, you all have a good evening, because we about to go finish partying it up.
Yes.
Y'all got me through the end of my work day. Thank you. You're welcome. See? You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Will G, how you doing? I didn't forget. I saw you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You all have a good night, and we'll see you on the next time. And as
remember,
Pretty Timmy said, what? Don't be trash.
don't be trash. Live that best life.
See y'all.
Hey.
Bye. Look, I'm trying to get up out of here.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place. Ooh.